He said, "Can you cut off the light? You're beginning to glow."
Yo, we are back with another video, and it's a movie. It's a movie. So I'm going to very much so encourage you to do your hair during this video. Wash some dishes, fold some laundry, some long tasks and labors you gotta do. Go ahead and kick back and relax. Get you a snack, some water, a glass of wine, however way you do it, because this is so special. I'm so excited, yo. Me and Natural Ray Ray, we decided to collab. She reached out to me, and if y'all don't know, she's my favorite natural hair YouTuber, so her reaching out to me was just like, Anyway, so this is a lot going on, and I wanted to just break it down before we jump in. First and foremost, we are going through with a curl origin wash day, meaning we used several curl origin products during our time together. We went in with a deep conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and a cream. So of course you got to stay tuned to see what we decided to use, but just know we had a back-to-back type of situation. We're going to show you our application, how we felt about the products, the whole kit and caboodle. We're also going to be going through how we styled our hair, and spoiler alert, Natural Ray Ray decided to do my version of a twist out, so she used the Revair and all. If you guys are from her channel and you guys follow her as well, you know we have completely different types of hair routines, and we also have completely different representations of type 4 hair. So go ahead, use the chapters if you need them and you have to jump ahead, but otherwise I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Enjoy.
Okay, June, so for me, for my wash day, I use the Adro Beauty. I use the clarifying shampoo as well as the conditioner. And I use these because I had a little bit of stickiness in my hair from a previous wash day. So I wanted to make sure I clarified my hair to give the products we're going to use today the best chance possible. So that's why I chose these two. What did you use for your shampoo and conditioner?
So I actually forgot it in the bathroom now that I'm thinking about it, but I went in with the Honey Cream shampoo by Design Essentials. This was actually my first time using that shampoo off of hair that was not pre-pooed. So I usually do a hair refresh and then I'll pre-poo my hair on wash day before I cleanse. But I was like, you know what? You've inspired me to cut down on some time on my wash day. So I just went in without even detangled hair. And I was very impressed because I talk so much about that shampoo, but I always go in on pre-pooed hair. So the part that says it's like moisturizing and detangling, the detangling part, if your hair is already detangled, you're kind of giving it an advantage. But my hair really, I mean, it was day 3 hair, so it was a little bit tangled here and there, but it did a really good job, and I think it set a great foundation. My hair felt very cleansed, but it also felt pretty moisturized. So I feel like I gave these products a fair shot.
Okay.
And, you know, I came off of I came off of a braid out that I used cream and mousse, so I had a significant amount of product on my hair, and I think it made my hair feel pretty good. So I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts and hearing your thoughts on the products. But yeah, that was my shampoo.
Okay, so after we did that, we went in with the Marula and Quinoa Moisture Mania hair mask. And I'm going to be honest, this had a little bit of work to do for me because the this conditioner is not that great to me as far as moisturizing and coming off of a clarifying shampoo. So this had a little work to do, but it did its job. So yeah, I liked it. What did you think about this conditioner?
So for me, I'm gonna say it was aight. It was aight. And I'm gonna just say that because the application, I was like, it's a strong 2. I feel like the application was just okay. And I could be spoiled because I'm coming off of like the double moisture mask from Curl Origin, which is really good. The honey and hibiscus deep conditioner, which was very good. So yeah, application was a 2, and I was a little nervous on the rinse out, but I'm gonna give the rinse out a nice little 3.5. Like, we upped it, but I still felt like for my hair specs, like high density, my hair tangles easily. I think it left something to be desired. Like, and you know, it's kind of funny. You know, when you meet somebody, like you meet somebody and like they're really, really cute, you know, and then you see their sibling and they got the same parents, but the sibling didn't get all the genes. Like, they didn't get all of that. That's how I feel. The double moisture mask is fine. All right, if you will. This, not a looker.
Okay, let me ask you what you mean by the application. Did you feel like it had slip? I felt like this had slip.
I feel like the slip was just okay. Like I think it went on just okay.
Oh, see, I felt like it had a lot of slip, but I felt like the moisture was not what I'm used to. But I was thinking because my hair, the conditioner that I used was not conditioning at all, but I did use that to detangle. So, but I thought the application of it went on real well. It slid on my hair, it soaked in, it wasn't sitting on top. So yeah,
I'm
but mhm,
I was gonna say I'm with you with that. When my hair was soaking wet, like dripping wet when
mhm,
I applied it, I feel that it went in nicely in the water, like
mhm,
it being soaking wet helped. But
mhm,
when I kind of split my hair and then did it like in the smaller sections when they weren't sopping wet anymore, I thought it was just
mm.
okay. And I also feel like how would I say this? And maybe I don't want this to be shady, but when I rinsed it out, it felt like how my hair felt after I rinsed out my shampoo.
Oh, okay. So my hair felt better when I rinsed it out.
But I didn't use a clarifying shampoo. I used a moisturizing shampoo, so I think that's why.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
And like you said, we have different hair specs too.
right.
Um, so I think it felt better, but I do feel like I felt a little bit of strengthening aspect of this. So yeah, compared to some of the other ones that are more moisturizing, this one's okay, but it has some work to do. It's not bad. I want to give it another shot using a regular moisturizing shampoo, not coming off of that hair I had, and we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, jury is out on that. I don't think it's bad, but
Will you let me know how that goes? I'm gonna put this in the back. I
you're
think
never gonna use it again.
I'm gonna put it in the back and I will revisit it when I'm low on reinforcements. But while I have, glory of the Lord type of deep conditioners in my stash, I'm gonna use those, you know what I mean? Because if I use this like back-to-back wash days, I'd probably be upset. I definitely don't think it's bad. I think, like I said, it's alright. But really quick, I do think because we're doing a little channel swap situation, can we give the people our hair specs just in case they're not familiar with our hair and kind of like what we have going on?
Oh yeah, we can. So for the people that's listening from June's channel, my hair is low porosity, medium to high density. I have coarse strands or thick strands. And I consider myself type 4, if you're wondering. I don't usually go into A, B, C, D because there's a lot of different things on this head, but type 4.
Yeah, okay. So
you?
I'm high porosity, and I'd say I'm pretty high porosity. I am pretty high density as well. And my strands are very, very thin, very fine strands. So I definitely don't do well with products like these that leave a little something left over that I really needed more. But yeah, so I like creamy products, milky type of products. My hair does very well with that.
Okay.
And because it's super fine strands with high density, I'm tangle prone. So my strands can get really wrapped up on themselves.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not. So what I will say about this too, I feel like it rinsed out well. I don't feel like it left any coating behind. Some deep conditioners do. This one did not. So I really like that about this one too. But I'm not going to use it back to back. I got too much stuff, but I do want to revisit it. So these are my initial thoughts on this deep conditioner.
Yeah. And I think, like I said, I think I give it a thorough first impression. I'm going to go, and I still got my Odula Black Friday stuff on the way. I'm about to use all of my like good old faithful, I can get a real good return on my investment type deep conditioners. And then, because essentially what's happening here is we're about to experiment on stylers. I really want to make sure the shampoo and conditioner deliver, so that way if I experiment on the stylers, they have a strong foundation.
Yeah.
But we're a little unstable right now. We're we're not on solid ground.
Right. I agree. Okay, so then we went in with the Curl Origin Curl Hydration Leave-In Conditioner, and I applied that in the shower as I always do. But that's why I have this one, because I just wanted to make sure that my hair stayed a little wet and warm so it'll be able to take in these next products we're going to use. So what did you think about the leave-in? I like the leave-in. It is thin, went on nicely, soaked right in. You don't see it sitting on my hair at all. I love that for me. So what about you?
So, first of all, let me give the people a look because I need y'all to understand the visual, okay? So this is a consistency, right? Very light, super light, okay? I am going to give you my honest thoughts. When I was rubbing this on my hands, I literally was like, is this what Jesus was doing before he did the miracle on a blind man when he rubbed his spit into the mud? Because it looked like saliva to me, guys. I'm not gonna...
Oh my goodness.
That's how it feels. Very thin, very runny, like, and there ain't no Holy Spirit miracle working going on here, in my opinion. I just feel like this honestly gives... It tried to be like Eden Body Coco Shea, but I think it still left something to be desired. Because I feel like if you're gonna do a leave-in conditioner that's very light like this, and you like these type of leave-ins, I personally say go with the Eden Body Works, spend $7. I wouldn't even leave from that because that does it very well. Like this, for me.
You talking about the coconut shade from Eden Body Works?
I feel like this is like,
okay.
Yeah, I think if you like that type of leave-in, that's a better example than this.
Okay, I think they're two different leave-ins. That's my opinion. This one to me is good. This one to me is more reminiscent of the As I Am classic leave-in.
Yep.
So if you like that, and I do like that, you'll like this probably. The Eden Body Works, it's thinner too, but it's more of a, I feel like it is more of a like primer type where you put it on your hair and it starts to define those curls. You can actually feel it lock onto your strands and define the curls, and then your hair is ready for the styler. So this is a little different. This doesn't do that. This soaks right in and it gives me the moisture I need. That to me, you got to be ready for. The application is not, I mean, it's slick, but then it locks. So I wouldn't go in later and start trying to break when I'm first putting it on, you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of locks on there.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think as far as like the consistency, it's in that same family as I Am, the Eden Body Works Coco Shea. As far as like performance, yeah, this, at least for me, when I put it on my hair, I didn't feel like defining anything. I didn't feel like, I mean, I think it was slick on the hair, but yeah, it's very lightweight. And for me, I feel like I'm going to be using this if I want to like refresh a stretch style, or if I want to use it to refresh my hair, even if my hair is curly. I don't think I'll use this as like a base leave-in for curly hair again, because like I said, it's giving John 9.
Is this your first time using this, or have you used it before?
It's my first time using it. And I really, my hair, I tried to make sure my hair was damp because that was the instructions. It says to apply evenly throughout damp hair. So I really like soaked the water out of my hair. But I think honestly, my hair just is not really big on like super high levels of flower extracts and fruit extracts at the top. And so this is water, and then it goes right into chamomile flower extract and calendula. I'm not sure what that is, but it's another flower extract. So I think some people love the fruit and flower extract, some people don't, and I think my hair just doesn't really like it. So I know for next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It smells good though. Okay.
Yeah,
so now let's get down to the nitty gritty. So we're going to use the Curl Origin Agave and Apricot Moisture Drenched Cream to style our twist out, and you're going to be showing me exactly what to do. I'm going to be doing your routine today.
Yeah, this part honestly is probably going to look the same as yours. It's the stretching that's a little different, because we're gonna.
I don't have twists. How many twists you got back there in the back?
Well, my back sections are a bit more dense, so I have 2 twists in the back, and then the front is a little bit less dense. So, but yeah, this definitely soaks right into the hair. I mean, my hair feels good.
Oh, my hair feels so good.
So I'm looking forward to a good turnout. But y'all, I'm a little nervous because it's not really blessing me. It's not really blessing me the way I would like it to. So we'll see.
Okay, you're doing your lower level into another piece. You're
following section by section, Ray.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So no, I just did the two pieces. So you cut this in half too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because
Yes, I'm following you.
we're doing a twist out, not a braid out. But also,
What do you
I
mean?
told
Did I say braid out?
well, if we were doing a braid out, I probably would have a section with more hair. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's my section. Okay.
Yeah, here's mine.
Okay.
So yeah. I'll probably like I could put a little bit more hair in this. I
Was
just
your
wanted to
I'm sorry, I was trying to see, was your hair a little bit defined before you started brushing through it?
So this section I haven't brushed through. See that?
Okay.
So you got a little more wham bam going on than I do. But yeah, like my hair, it's kind of tussling with me a little bit.
Oh, really? See,
Yeah.
mine is just already detangled, so I don't really use a brush and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to finger detangle in the shower, but like I said, the product just wasn't agreeing with my hair but so much.
Mhm.
So I'm going to just make sure I brush through it. But yeah.
Okay, so talk us through what you're doing and why, because my people may not have
Oh, okay.
watched your channel before.
Yeah. All right, guys. So because I have
This is a tutorial.
listen.
Come on, tutorial. Come on, teach me.
All right. So a lot of the way my technique is to do my hair is because of how many strands I have and how my hair tangles so easily. And also I'm doing a twist out, and because the twist out is going to have, you're just using the two sections to twist. I like to, make sure that that smaller section is easy to twist. Now, another reason why I brush before I start to twist is because I like big hair. So I like my strands to be like I'm not a big fan of like super clumped hair. I like definition, but too much definition compromises volume, if you feel.
Okay.
So
I brushed.
Oh gosh. Y'all watching from Ray's channel, I really need y'all in the comments applauding your girl because she is doing a whole different thing today. Like she is stepping out on faith, okay? So anyway, yes, I brush my hair out so that you really don't see all of the curl definition.
Yes, yeah, it puffed it up. It puffed it up for sure.
And that helps to get volume. And of course, you'll see when we stretch with the Revair, you're basically telling your hair to take on the same curl pattern rather than if you were to just rake the product through, your natural curl pattern is going to try to like poke through. So anyway, we can go in with the cream.
Okay.
I'm about to drop it. Also, here you guys got a little texture shot. It's a little high exposure for me. But yeah, kind of creamy. I like the way it feels. What do you think, Ray?
Is that all you're using? Okay, let me put some back.
No, I'm gonna use more than that. I just was trying to
I think it feels very whipped.
It does.
Smells good. I feel like it has a, you know what? It's more, I feel the emollients in it. It's very much like an icing consistency a little bit.
Yeah, it does feel
a smooth icing, not one of the gritty ones. A smooth icing.
That's a great description. What she said. So yeah.
Oh, how much? Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more.
How
much did you get? I got.
I spread it out in my hand. Yeah, I did that. So that's why it looked like more. The application feels pretty smooth.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does smell really good, guys. If you're familiar with Fun Dip, that's kind of what it smells like. So I'm just taking a little bit more and I'm putting it on my roots. And then that's it. I'm going to twist my hair up. And I like to twist very tightly at the root. This is also because my hair tends to tangle at the root. So I just I twist it pretty tightly. And then that way, when I take my twist out, if you're somebody who you like to wear your twist 2-3 days and your hair tangles, you don't have to worry about it. Because you kind of tightly got it at the root. And then I also go in with my brush at my ends, and that just helps me to make sure that my hair is all together. Depending on how my hair is behaving, like right now it's behaving pretty well. Oh my gosh, Ray, we forgot the mousse.
Oh, we gotta have the mousse.
Dang, should we do a solo section? You know how people do the one lock?
We got excited. No, take it down. Take it down.
Y'all. Sorry, y'all. We forgot. We're
You
doing.
know what? I think my hair still may be a little bit wetter than yours because you put a microfiber towel on yours,
No,
and I
I
didn't.
had the plastic cap and then the microfiber towel over.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, my hair is still pretty wet.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So guys, we totally forgot. Ray, take it away.
Okay. So we added the cream, and now we're gonna top it with the almond and avocado curl enhancing mousse by Design Essentials.
Yep.
And this is new to me. I've never used a cream and a mousse together, so this is gonna be new. Did you do?
I did 1.5. How many did you do?
Kind of like 1.5, but mine looks bigger than yours. You did a whole pump?
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Because I put too much on my last wash day.
That's one.
Okay, I did 2 pumps.
Okay.
Because that thing was harder than Debo on Friday last wash day.
It was?
It was so hard, Ray, but I put like 7 pumps. I was doing way too much.
Oh yeah, that was too much.
I was going overboard. All right, so same technique, y'all. You twist really tightly at the root, and then you do your traditional rope twist. So as you're twisting each part down, you're also twisting sections. And then
that's what I do.
Yep, that's how you're gonna tell your hair, stay down, don't move. And then
that's what I do. But I don't have to usually brush at the ends.
Yeah,
ends. You got more hair than I do.
Cause my strands will just start doing whatever if I don't like tell them to get back in line. All right, that's it. That's all. We're gonna go to the next section.
Okay, where's my section? Oh, here it is.
So I'm just brushing out my ends.
Okay, we're gonna brush it out, guys.
Yep, something different. And
hair is puffing up.
Yeah, love the volume. We love big hair, and I like working in reasonable size sections, because then when you're taking your hair out and you're sectioning it out, separating it, you're gonna get a lot of movement as well, because it's not like large sections. So yeah, I'm just taking another little, I don't know, this might be 30 cents. I don't want to say quarter, it might be about 30 cents, quarter and a nickel or something.
I think I need a little more.
Me too. I feel like the application
for the ends, just for the ends.
The application, I don't know how I feel about it.
Ooh, I like it.
I feel like it just feels okay.
Really?
Yeah, but also I think
but you didn't like the leave-in and all that, so it's probably gonna, because my hair feel right now. Oh, I forgot I left this out. Oh, I need to twist this up.
All right.
Yeah, my hair feels really good right now. So if yours, didn't feel good with the leave-in, I can see that. Okay, so did you get mousse yet?
Yeah, I did 2 pumps.
I do feel like when I apply the mousse, I can feel the mousse taking over the cream. Does that make sense?
It's like you start to feel the defining properties of the mousse, and it kind of makes it feel less moisturized, in my opinion. That's why part of me is like, should we do one section with just the cream to see if it behaves differently? Go all out. I mean, it could just be one twist. We don't gotta go too crazy. I
brushing.
Yeah,
this is my bigger brush. My little one, like yours, is.
I'm gonna just use
both of them are dirty. They need to be cleaned.
If I don't, it'll look like I have little ballies on the end of my twist.
Little ballies?
Yeah, you know what ballies are, like the little barrettes that the kids be wearing.
Get out of here!
That's what it'll look like if I don't brush out my ends.
If you coil your ends, do you coil your ends?
Yeah, I do, but it's like it's so thick. Like my ends are very blunt cut.
Oh,
so, they don't really. It's just easier for me to use a brush or a fine tooth comb.
Okay.
All right, so we're working up to the next section, y'all.
And we're gonna put it in half too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one in half as well. Dang, my roots feel tangled. I'm already excited about my next wash day. I'm not gonna lie. And I hope my Ajua stuff get here so I can use the bailment.
That's what people on my channel all the time talk about, how their hair tangled. I don't have I think because my strands are thicker, I don't have a whole lot of tangling issues.
Yeah. Well, for
Once
those,
I detangle, it usually stays detangled. If it's going to tangle, it's going to tangle a little bit more on the ends, not the roots.
yeah, my roots be splat boxing each other. Them things be tussling. But anyway, for those of y'all on Ray's channel who you be having issues detangling, you are not alone. You are not alone. Because even after a trim with fresh ends, if I don't use the right deep conditioner and leave-in conditioner, it's kind of similar to like what is going on today. Yeah, my ends get tangled, my roots get tangled. It's like my hair tells me very loudly that my hair didn't like something.
Mm.
And I think also because my cuticles are so open,
Mm.
you know, I need something like thicker.
They're probably around each other and everything. Yeah.
Like right
But
now,
mine is laid down, so my hair probably is more smooth.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having a great time right now.
And you're pulling out all kind of shed hairs, it looks like.
Because I wasn't really able to finger detangle in the shower. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I don't have any shed hairs. Okay, I'm going in with the Mousse.
Do your thing, girl. But yeah, I wasn't able to finger detangle in the shower because the deep conditioner just left me nothing. It's like we got a bad divorce and it just took all the money. No alimony, no nothing.
You are crazy.
Remember in Why Did I Get Married when Sheila was like, I got $11 in my bank account. That's how I feel. I'm broke.
Yes, I remember that.
Clyde
Every time that comes on, I watch it. My husband's like, you watching that again? I'm like, it's on.
But fun fact, that's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, it is?
That is my favorite movie of all time.
Hmm.
I could literally give you.
He was so wrong.
Which one?
Her husband.
Mike?
Yes, and she put up with that mess. You're gonna sit on the plane with your mistress, and then they put her off, and you gonna stay on the plane with your mistress.
Like, that's really dirty work, Mike.
That is crazy. And she put up with that. I would have been like, what are you doing sitting down? Let's go.
She said, I'm going up this mountain to save my marriage. I'm like, I mean, you know what? She was just holding up her end of the vow, her covenant. That's what she's doing. She said she was going to do. But yeah, they had me cracking up.
I can still do that, and you still going to get off this plane.
Yeah,
you're not going to sit up here and play me in my face.
Yeah, driving to Colorado or wherever by myself is wild work.
And then her friend, the fact that she's like acting like she cared, but you really don't.
Yeah, and then remember when she was like, Sheila, this will look great on you. And then she wear it, and he said, can you cut off the light? You're beginning to glow.
Was cracking up laughing at her. That was so sad. I was like, she was like, so-and-so said you would like it. And he's like, she lied to you. And he started cracking up.
Right.
That is wrong.
You need to smack Trina.
Sorry, guys. This is supposed to. Are we gonna cut this?
No, because they know this movie too.
I know.
They
have a good old time laughing at us.
No, he says Trina set you up. You need to smack Trina. And remember when she was like, have you looked at yourself lately? You and your bald head. He was like, it's because I'm using your hair products. Like, oh. He had some comebacks though. He had some comebacks in him.
He did. Well, I tell you, he was something else.
Yeah, man.
What section are you on now?
I'm at this top. I'm on the same section that you are.
Okay.
I'm fighting for my life over here. My hair don't like this. My hair don't like this at all. I don't cuss anymore, but my hair is definitely using some expletives right now. I'm telling you. Because it does not feel good. Hopefully once it dries, it feels okay, but like my cuticle is just so open. Like it didn't. My hair just feels very tangled. So we'll see. We'll see.
I like it.
So what's your favorite movie, Ray?
Favorite movie? Let me see.
Or you got a movie you can pretty much quote the whole thing?
Listen, I can quote that one. What we just talked about, Pretty Woman.
Okay.
Did you ever see that?
I think I saw it with my grandma.
Okay. I'm older than you, so when that first.
Don't let that fool you, because me and waiting to exhale get down. Okay.
Oh, I like that too.
You know,
But
she hit the 732.
7:30, just right. The amount of time. Listen. But Pretty Woman, when it first came out, I was young and I got premiere tickets. So I think it just kind of stands out to me. But that one I can recite too. And when it comes on, my husband's like, "You watching this again?"
You gotta keep it fresh in your
But
memory.
I let me see. But Waiting to Exhale, yep. I'm trying to think of what is my favorite. There's so much stuff I like. I don't know.
You said,
This I should have put this in too. This piece is big.
yeah, mine's big too.
Somebody got to say something. I'll think of it. Let me see. Let me think of it. I'm more of an action movie person.
Yeah, you be watching them Chicago PD shows and stuff like that.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Chicago PD, Chicago Fire. But I like action movies. I like shoot 'em up, bang bang, and all that. Hey, there's my 4 twist.
I'm trying to catch up with you.
Okay.
All right. So are you doing your back two, or are you doing your right, your left two?
Maybe you think we should do the front so they can see? I usually.
So we'll do one whole half of our head. So we'll do the front.
I normally do, the back and then the front. Well, I used to do a half. I used to do the front, the back, like that. And then I was like, once I was always shrunken up, started shrinking. So then I started doing the back so they'll kind of shrink together in the front. But we can do the front so they can see the front if you want.
Okay.
And then they're probably like, guys, this is getting long. How long have we been on here?
They be watching your videos. They be watching your vlogs.
You know they long, aren't they?
Yeah.
They do. You're right. I got some faithful people. I love them.
We love y'all, Sun Rays. And if y'all are here from June and Clyde, we love y'all too.
And Sun Rays, y'all make sure that y'all find her channel. I'm gonna link it. And make sure y'all follow her too.
Come support me and my Bookie, me and my bae.
Okay, so what are we doing in the front?
All right. So honestly, I was willing to experiment until this started to go bad.
What do you mean?
Because you know how some people do their twists, like they do vertical sections? You know?
Like flat twist?
No. Just like vertical. But I usually just do the bottom, like the same thing, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. So we'll do that. I'll experiment next time.
So you was just gonna take a vertical and make a big twist like that?
I have no clue. I don't usually do that. I just saw somebody do it on Instagram. So but I'm look at this tangle. Disrespect. And I'll tell you right now, my hair after I used that shampoo was thoroughly detangled because I finger detangled with my shampoo, and it really impressed me. So the fact that my hair got tangled up like this, y'all pray for me. Pray for me. It don't even gotta be long. You don't even gotta close your eyes. You can just say a little prayer, send it up.
So you just do 2 in the front?
2 twists?
Yeah.
No, probably.
How many?
Oh gosh, I'm fighting for my life over here. Okay, so I'll probably do 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna do one. I think I can do one. It'll be big.
This is a big section. That's a lot of hair to do.
Yeah, you got more. Yours is more dense than mine. Mine used to be, but as I've gotten older, I think my hair's thinned out some, but it's still thick, especially when it's not wet. Woo.
Yeah, like this is crazy, right? I'm tapping, besides the mousse, I'm tapping all this out. This is all going in the back of this. Like, what? And I got my ends trimmed 3 weeks ago, so they're still very fresh and clean. But yeah, it's okay. At least we're going through this together. At least.
I don't know what you're...
At least I have moral support because...
I feel bad. Oh my goodness.
This is why I don't usually use too many new products at once. But you see, this is the life I live. I'm grateful for my crown, amen. All the hairs, you know how the Lord be like, all the hairs are numbered, right?
You didn't took out 50. How many have you taken out?
No, just a couple. Really not that many. But also, like I said, I didn't pre-poo. So that's a lot
I
of
didn't
hairs.
either.
That's a lot of hairs that usually come out. But yeah, like the Lord said the hairs are numbered, but we always assume they're whole numbers. The Lord, maybe I got some decimals in here because that's how it's feeling. I feel like I got 1.5.
When was the last time you clarified?
Oh my gosh. 3 weeks ago before I went to the salon. I clarify every 6 weeks before I get my ends dusted. And I use my hard water wellness shampoo.
Huh?
I use my hard water wellness shampoo.
Oh.
So it gets all the mineral buildup. It's like a chelating shampoo.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, my hair is thoroughly clean. And like I said, it was very detangled after I shampooed my hair with that moisturizing shampoo. Because that really is a really excellent detangling shampoo. But I just, yeah, this isn't, because my ends are getting very tangled. So yeah, so those of y'all who are like tangle prone, I don't know if this one's for you, babes. I don't know if this one's for
Put up
you.
the scissors. Oh wow. No.
I had to cut out that single strand knot.
Okay, so we didn't go over the ingredients, and I do. Do I have my? I do. While you're detangling, I'm going to read the ingredients on here. We're going to see if something is in these ingredients that.
Because whatever it is probably in that royal honey mask that I didn't like either. But this didn't tangle my roots. Like the deep conditioner didn't tangle my roots. That one tangled my roots.
This. The cream.
The deep conditioner this time around didn't tangle my roots. The royal honey and argan mask from She Sent It that I used last week, my roots were tangled real bad. But that's
okay. So
that one.
Okay, so the ingredients to the agave and apricot moisture rich cream are water. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'll do a few. So water, apricot extract, penhydramonium methyl sulfate, cetyl alcohol, and olive oil. Then it goes into avocado oil, which my hair likes avocado oil, and it has maru butter. Is that how you say it?
I have no clue.
Maru butter, avocado butter, agave nectar.
It might be the fruit extracts. Or yeah, it might be the fruit extracts that my hair doesn't like.
Let me see what's in this one.
Because it's the apricot, right? That's too much now. I got a lot of hair.
Both of them have shea butter.
You already did your whole front section? Man.
No, not yet.
Oh, I was about to say, you living a life over there, ma'am. But yeah, that leave-in, it feels like somebody just took a deep breath on my hair. Maybe not even a deep breath. It feels like somebody said, they just sighed on my hair. Because this feels literally like nothing. I feel like...
And then let me see what's in this.
Yeah, guys, look.
Trying to see if there's anything that...
What did his name?
Is the same.
Randy Jackson, he said, it's a no for me, dog. That's how I feel. Honestly, Ray, I don't even think I want to use the rest of this.
You don't?
I think I can give y'all half my head. I don't even think, because it's so bad. It's so bad.
Wow.
I'm fighting for my life. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all this front section. But it's
and then what you gonna pull out? Your dude? That dude cream?
Judge me not. I might do the dude cream. I might do, since this is kind of like a, would you say this is like a buttercream?
Yeah, this has all of these have like a little bit of shea butter in them. I was trying to see what ingredients are throughout all of them that may be bothering you, but none.
I think it's the fruit extracts.
But the one has more flower extracts, and then another one has fruit extract. Well, I don't know if
Yeah,
extracts.
they all have fruit and flower extracts. But yeah, I think I
Yeah.
might go in with the Mousse buttercream maybe, which is kind
Oh,
of
okay.
similar. But this feels terrible. Oh my gosh.
Guys, if y'all have hair similar to hers, maybe not
Mm-hmm.
everything works the same for everybody, but it may, if you have fine strands and stuff, you might think about it first, but
Think about it.
it works for me.
Yeah, and this is exactly why we always
We're doing this.
right. A side by side, you really get to see how things perform. And then also it just is a reminder like you ain't crazy. You can know what works for your hair and what doesn't. And I will be very honest with you, a lot of these issues that I'm having are really from the deep conditioner, because for me, that's the foundation. So if I had gone in with a deep conditioner that my hair really liked, I think it would be a little bit easier for me to navigate this wash day. But
well, now I can see why, well, not that you have to go through this every wash day, but just the thickness of your hair and all of that, and tangling easily in the root and stuff. I can see why you try to stretch it out. Don't want to
let it shrink up.
You refresh and don't do a midweek wash and all that stuff. I can see, but my wash days are pretty easy.
God be the glory.
Thank the Lord. That's what I was going to say. So thank the Lord. Thank you.
Thank the Lord for your portion. And honestly, that's the thing, right? I have easy wash days. This just ain't one of them. And that's okay. That's okay. But I do have easy wash days, especially with products that, my hair really enjoys. But this is just, and honestly, this is probably the most I'll do. Like, let's say, because I still have 2 more She Scented deep conditioners, and I have 1 more cream that I bought from Black Friday. Like, basically, I have told myself I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of hair if my hair doesn't like it. So I'm actually glad that I'm just going to do half of my head. And the other half I'll pick something else. Because it's just, I understand I need to use the product up, but this is crazy. So yeah, also guys, a little reminder, try to take off that extra product. Because your hair can only take in so much. And sometimes you might think a product is flaking when really it's just too much. So yeah.
Yeah,
this is tough.
Oh,
it's okay. You're here for moral support, Ray. We're doing this together. Imagine how miserable I'd be. Either way, I'd probably be talking to the camera. But yeah, I think I gotta split this one in 2. Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all this top section so y'all can see. But the other side of my head, don't be surprised if it looks different tomorrow.
It'll probably look the same once you're done, but I bet you're going to have the same tangles over on the other side, especially if you said it's in your root. The other products probably aren't going to stop that from tangling now.
Right.
If it's from the deep conditioner.
Using it something that, because I think that my hair is just not agreeing with this as well. So I think using a different cream will help me to be able to detangle a little bit better, because this, gosh.
Okay.
But yeah. So all right, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
And I was going to say, do you want us to close out and just let them know, you're going to finish up your side, and then we'll be back tomorrow to Revair? And then we can still stay on doing it, but then that way they're not, or unless you wanted them to see you use the dew. It's up to you.
Oh, no, they don't need to see me use that. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'll probably use the Mousse Quench Buttercream. I mean, I could use the dew since it's a good old faithful. But yeah, I don't even know. So we can wrap this up and then let them know, like.
Okay, so you wrap us up.
Okay. Okay, guys. So clearly I'm not having the speediest time today, but that's all right. I'm going to continue using this agave and apricot moisture drenched rich cream on this side of my head. And then we're gonna do a little roll of the dice for the other side. I'm not quite sure what I want to use yet. Might be the dew cream, might be a Mousse buttercream. You'll just have to stay tuned. We're gonna sleep overnight. Once our twists are complete, come back and stretch our hair with the Revair so you guys can see what that process looks like. But until then, see you soon.
Hey guys, so we are back, and just wanted to let you know that I finished off this side of my head with the same Curl Origin agave and apricot moisture drenched rich cream. And June had a little bit of issue with this cream, so she ended up using something else. So June, what did you use?
Yeah, so I did the same on this side of my head with the agave moisture drench by Curl Origin. And the other side, I went in with Mousse quenched. I think that these have similar textures as far as how they feel on the hair. This one has a little bit more slip, so I was able to get through without crying. So I'm now here. My hair feels, we both have sort of like a semi-damp feel. So if you guys ever decided to follow this routine, just know your hair does not need to be dry before you go into the Revair. Essentially what you're looking for is for no white product, right? You see our hair feels kind of dry on the outside, but if you squeeze the twist, you'll be able to feel there's a little water in there. And so that's why the routine that I do, you know, you make sure that you're not going to damage your Revair or your hair's oily or anything like that. So yeah, we're just about to sort of clip our hair up, and then we're going to get started on this process for drying our twists. Now, depending on how big you do your twists, you might be able to get a couple in there at once. So I usually am able to get a couple sections, but we'll see. So all we'll just do is unravel our twists into your two main sections. And this is also a little bit of a reminder that when you are doing braids or twists, try not to borrow hair, especially for this method. So that way you have your clear sections that are nicely delineated. You don't have any little hairs or wispies kind of tangled between the two. So you got 2 twists unraveled, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I have 2 as well. So we're gonna start out with our Revairs, our dinosaur contraptions here, and we're gonna be using level 2 heat. And then we're going to be going down to level 1 heat. So essentially for each of our sections here, we'll start on level 2 heat, and we're also going to do level 1 tension. Essentially this first part is to dry your hair. So to get it to feeling like it's pretty dry. When we bump down to level 1 heat, that is really where you can have flexibility for how much you would like it to be stretched. So we will use discretion based off of how we want our hair to feel. And that's really why we go down to level 1, because your hair is already dry. You just want to stretch it out a little bit more. And so for you all at home, depending on how quickly your hair dries out, you might use the level 2 heat for 5 or 10 seconds and then bump down to level 1. It's really just, you know, does it feel dry? Okay, cool. Now I'll elongate it. So,
okay.
Any comments, Ray, before we get started?
Nope, I'm excited.
All right. How are you feeling? How does it feel?
It feels dry.
Mm-hmm.
It looks stretched, and it still has a little definition, so I'm happy.
Yeah. So, looks kind of like that. Exactly.
Okay.
And it's strength in numbers. So you can see that first section down here already kind of started to separate.
Mm-hmm.
So here, let's separate one section so people can see the vision. And essentially, if you did it right and you used a product that was pretty moisturizing or had some nice ingredients, you shouldn't need any oil on your hands or anything. And all you do is the same thing you would normally do with your twists. You kind of just let them separate where they feel good. And for me, I really like to separate because I like my hair to have a lot of movement and bounce. And I don't know about you, Ray, but my hair feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel a little bit of that.
Soft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Moisture.
some of the hold, but I also feel the moisture. And I mean, you called it last night. You were like, it'll probably feel better tomorrow once it kind of dries. Now I like healthy frizz, so you can see I'm really separating.
Are you doing both all 4 sections?
Yeah, we can do all 4.
Okay.
So you can see what it looks like all separated.
It's coming apart really easily.
Yeah, mine is too. You see that, guys? Look, I didn't even do anything. It's just already defined. And this is why, regardless of whether you finger detangle for your styling or you use a brush, as long as your hair is detangled, you know, your curls know what to do. They know how to clump and come together. So that's the bottom. We'll do this top one. I don't know about you. I'm not getting any flakes or anything. I don't have any flurries.
Me either. I have on my black shirt.
Yep, I got on a white one, but I don't think I see anything. And so this sort of routine is for me to have voluminous, moisturized hair with a little touch of definition. And that way
You're really going at it.
Yeah, well, because I'm really big on, like, I used to be like, oh, I'll let my hair get bigger over the days, but I don't do that no more. Now I'm like, I want my hair as big as I like it on the first day.
Mine still kind of looks like a wash and go.
Yeah.
The curls?
Mm-hmm.
Can you?
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I brush it out, so that way it takes on. But my twist outs and braid outs my twist outs usually look like a wash and go. My braid outs, you can tell, a little different. I have one section that's not as dry, so I'm about to dry that up. But yeah, that's pretty much our process, y'all. We go through on our higher heat until our hair feels like it's pretty dry, and then we bump down to the lower heat to the point until our hair is stretched how we like it. So my hair, I think I like it stretched right there. I could stretch it a little bit more, but my normal shrinkage is about here. So I've elongated it about, let's say, another third, you know? And I could have stretched it even more, but I want to see some of that definition that I got.
Guys, I'm sorry. I probably should have put on a white shirt, but they're used to me coming on with black so they can see if I got flakes or not.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I can tell you have some body. Got a little bit more. Mm-hmm.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I can tell.
Well, I will. This is what I'm going to say. I do feel like my roots, for some reason, are frizzier than normal when I do a regular twist out, and I feel like they might get a little bit more tangled.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that might happen because you don't have as much definition, especially since you went through with the brush before twisting. It like has your strand pretty much individualized. They're not all clumped from the root. So yeah, that is a potential downside if you know that your roots, or if you don't really like your roots being tangled. That's something that you can think about.
Well,
Mine don't. I don't know
how it works.
Yeah, I don't know the difference because, like, for me, if I do a wash and go and my curls clump naturally, I get a lot of tangling at my roots. So this works better for me, but I think it just depends on the person. Yeah. So we're about to go ahead, continue stretching and kind of drying our hair, and then I guess we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, so you did half of your head. How do you feel?
Okay, so I feel like I like the fact that I can stretch with this and not use as much heat as I would do with a handheld blow dryer. So I do like that, but I feel like it takes a little bit longer. It just seems like, as far as the separating for me, I think I prefer just to kind of separate it with my hands to get it bigger on its own, but it feels good. It looks good. It's definitely something I would do if I wanted my hair to be stretched and big, especially if I'm going somewhere. I don't know that I would do it every wash day, but yeah, something to do. Now listen, I cut this the other day and it's still hanging long.
That piece is long. Like, you need that. You got good jeans up in the front there.
It's the loosest part, this, and then this in the back. So I have a mullet, but I just cut it. And it's still hanging long. I mean, I just cut it a couple days ago. So anyway, I try not to stretch it too much, but yeah, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I'm biased because
what do you think of my hair?
Oh, I think it looks amazing. I think it looks delicious. I know you have so much length. So because you usually let your hair get bigger and bigger throughout the day, or I mean the week. And then also because you usually wear wash and goes, the wash and goes show off your natural curl pattern, but they don't necessarily show off your natural length. So I like that I can see the shape nice and big, fluffy. But I'm a sucker for fluffy hair. Like, I love soft, touchable hair. Like,
me too.
And so, you know, my husband gets home from work, he's hey babe, he squeezed my little hair, like it's something very like, I feel like it's very feminine. Like I'm in my soft life, soft wife.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So it's very like soft. And if you guys see, they're not like, I mean, also I think because of the cream, like depending on the combination you use, you can actually still have a good amount of definition. I think in this case, it's just this cream and mousse, they don't provide the most like defined combination, but you can definitely use like a harder holding or stronger holding mousse, or maybe use more of your mousse, and you would be able to have a little bit more definition. But both of us have like that pillow soft curl kind of definition. And even though I have a decent amount of density, you can see I still have some nice curls, and I feel the structure on them. It doesn't feel like there's no mousse. I can feel the definition, but I also feel the moisture. I think it looks great on you, Ray.
Okay, I'm going to say this. So for people watching, we stretched on the same thing, the same heat, the same tension setting, maybe for a little bit different amount of time, but for the most part, the same amount of time. I have a little bit more definition than you, I think, because my hair is used to being in a wash and go. Your hair is used to being stretched with the Revair. So I think that's why mine is starting to look still like a wash and go, a stretch wash and go versus a twist out. So keep that in mind. That's what I want people to know, because they may be thinking, well, your hair is, curlier than hers. Her hair is used to being stretched. Your hair is used to being stretched. So you're going to get a little bit more stretch than I am. My hair is used to being in a wash and go. So even though when I twist it up, because I don't normally comb it through, you know what I'm saying, brush it through, I usually finger detangle. My hair is used to being curled. So it's going to take a little bit more for my hair to look kind of a little bit straighter like yours does. So I want people to know that your hair gets used to doing what it does, right? What you do to it. So,
and then also keep in mind, this was a struggle, right? My hair didn't like these products. Even though it feels soft and it feels moisturized, I can still tell I'm gonna need to do my hair again. Like it's not like my hair doesn't really like this combination very much. And then another thing to keep in mind is Ray's hair was detangled when we started, so she didn't have to go in with the brush as much. I had to go in with the brush and like really make sure my hair was detangled. So I also separated my strands a lot more, which I think also contributed to her curls just being more clumped. So for example, if you did this same approach, but you just finger detangled and you didn't use a brush, you're probably going to have more of an elongated wash and go type of look. Whereas if you use a brush and you really make sure that your hair doesn't have like any definition before braiding or twisting, it really puts your hair in a position to take on the form of the braids or the twist that you're putting them in. So yeah, very much keep in mind. And then like she said, my hair, I stretch my hair every single wash day, so it stretches very easily now. I have a lot of elasticity, so when it's wet, it springs up, but when it stretches, it kind of stays. And then also, I love volume, so I over separate. I like my hair to be very big. I'm gonna put some bobby pins in it, but I like my hair to be like, they say Jesus makes sense. I like my hair to be a pillow.
Yeah. So keep all that in mind, because some people that watch me, they do comb through their hair and stuff like that. So I just don't want them to think that it's going to look like mine, because, it may look more like yours, depending on what you normally do. So, yeah.
And then also keep another thing in mind. If you want this to look like a wash and go, you might as well just do a wash and go and then stretch it with the Revair, right? Like this is giving you more volume, less definition. You have like moisture and softness. You kind of got like little peekaboo curls, but they're not like, super hard holding. So I don't want you guys to go into this with the expectation that you're going to get like, I don't know, it looks like you used the Jello shot, or it looks like you used something like super hard holding. Because ultimately, whenever you add heat or whenever you stretch your hair with some sort of mechanism, it's going to kind of loosen the curls up. So.
I can see that. But I don't know. I kind of like it's like, man, if I want to look like a wash and go, I can twist my hair and do it or not. Because the thing is, if I would have done a wash and go, I would have had to sit under the hooded dryer for I don't know how long. Then I would have had to stretch it on top of that, where this we was able to just air dry. So a little less heat and still get the wash and go look if you wanted to. It just depends on the people's hair and how much they stretch.
Well, actually, what I typically do is like a wash and go. So if you did a wash and go, right, instead of letting it be out and then sit under the dryer, you would just have your maybe 4 sections, right? Do 4 or 2 or 3 big twists. So you're just like, let's say I did a wash and go. I would take the section that is already in the wash and go, split it up, and then just do loose twists. And then that way it would air dry a few hours or overnight. And in the morning, I can stretch it with the Revair. So you can.
Okay. So what's the difference between how it feels when you do a wash and go with the gel and now? Does it feel harder with the gel?
Yeah. So for example, when I have done, like say a leave-in conditioner, and then I do the Hold Me Down jelly from Tilia Wajid, and I do my wash and go like normal, it gets clumped and everything, and then I twist my hair up, let it air dry for a little bit, and I stretch it with the Revair. I can stretch it with the Revair on level 1 touch and level 1 heat, and my hair looks like like it's like whatever hold has, especially if you finish it with the cool shot. Something about the cool shot with no heat really freezes the hair in place. So that's what you'd want to keep in mind. For those of you who like crunchy wash and goes, you can get a very good crunchy wash and go if you use a hard holding gel and the Revair the right way.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the first half of our head. I'm sure I'm still going to be like fluffing it and stuff as we go along. But yeah, I think we're about to go do the other half and then come back with our final thoughts.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. Hey, y'all. We're back. Oh my gosh.
We're back. And this is my hair.
She looks great, y'all. I said she looks great, y'all.
Oh, I did have to stretch this side some more to match this side, but this is what it's looking like.
Ooh, yes.
Volume, soft, moisturized.
Yes, give it a shake.
I don't want to move it too much. I don't want to show out.
Give it a shake, okay. Right?
But yeah, this is what it looks like. I like it. So tell me what do y'all think? Let me know.
Please love on your girl in the comments. Tell her she looks amazing because I think it looks great. I love the shape. I love the movement of it. You got a nice, healthy, dark look, like it looks like it came and moisturized your hair and it seeped into your strands. Oh my goodness.
I like it. So yes, I'm just sorry that the products didn't work the same for you, but now you know what you can use. Your hair looks great. So this is a testament to say that even though people use the same products, because of our hair's DNA, not all products are going to work the same. So for those of you who feel like your hair looks like mine or your hair looks like June's and you're using the same products, but you're not getting the same results, it could be that there's something in those products that don't work for your hair, and that's okay. So you just have to keep finding things, trying things and seeing what works for you, and still you can do the same technique, but maybe just change up the products a little bit. So I do want to let you know that, but yeah, the products work great for me. So
yeah, exactly. And also you're not always going to, just because you have the same, like you guys could have the same hair specs as Ray and it still not work, or you have the same hair specs as me and you love it and your hair loves it. So it's not even really about porosity and density and texture and things like that. Sometimes it just doesn't work flat out. And both of us used, nice, good shampoos that our hair enjoys and gave the products a nice foundation to work with. And it just so happens that it didn't work this time for me. So a little bit of thoughts on both sides of my head, since I used the same leave-in conditioner and two different like creams or buttercreams. I definitely think the agave side, at least on my high porosity hair, it just feels like it's missing something. When I was taking my twists out, I didn't feel like a lot of moisture, but I felt like, okay, my hair feels moisturized, my hair separated easily and things like that. But as I'm sort of moving my hair around, I can already hear that subtle crunch. Like it's not, it doesn't have that, like this side is silent in my ear. So I don't hear that like, you know what I mean? So the buttercream from Quenched, it moisturized my hair significantly enough that I can go a couple days. Whereas this side, it already feels like, I might need to put a bonnet on to cover my shoulder so it's not rubbing against it. But overall, I'm really glad that we did this comparison. I'm really excited to see what you all think. Definitely let us know if you've tried the deep conditioner or the leave-in or what your favorite things are from Curl Origin. And then also, if you have a Revair, let us know. Have you ever used your Revair to kind of stretch your hair in this way? We'd love to know.
Yeah, we'd love to know. All right, so this is the end of this portion of our video. Oh, she's giving a back. Okay, let's turn around.
I might have a bust down part in the front and back. Don't judge me.
I might too. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, little left. I can't pull it just yet. I'm reaching.
I know I have on black, so y'all can't see mine.
But anyway, yeah. So
there you go.
It's giving. We love it. Thank you, Ray, for trying out my little twist out routine. It's nice to have an alternative. For those of y'all who don't like waiting 2 and 3 days for your hair to dry, if you have a Revair, you can do your hair and then the next day it can be dry. So that's why I love this sort of technique.
All righty. I enjoyed it. This was fun. So thank you, June, for showing me your technique, and I definitely will be using it again.
Yeah, my pleasure. Excitement. I'm so happy that you enjoyed it. Looking forward to doing more with you.
What did I say? It was a movie, right? For sure, you're right on. And that's on Keith Lee, y'all. We had the best time. It was so much fun kicking it with Natural Ray Ray. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us and going through our entire wash day and styling process with us. It was really just a testament to how natural hair is a community, okay? Like, I got to fellowship with a fellow YouTuber and we got to just hang out and kick it and do our hair together. And it just was so much fun. So I know it was long, but if you stuck around to the end, I hope it added some value to you. Let me know down below if you've used any of those Curl Origin products. How do you feel about them? And also, if anything made you laugh or a little kiki, definitely drop a comment and let me know as well. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.